Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Donna Smith, aka Lady D, and I'm here on the weekend to talk about some grown folk topics and conversation with you. Yes, I am. Now, what's been on your mind? Because I know we all have some things on our mind every now and again. And I have been receiving great feedback from a lot of you in regards to what you want to talk about on video and what's on your mind, what you would like me to share. And I'd like to share, first of all, something that someone had wrote to me and asked me to talk about briefly. And this particular person is in a relationship with someone and very, very, very caught up. I mean, they are so caught up in this person that they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't function, and they love this person like the breath that they breathe each and every day. However, this particular person has been determined to go out and do other things, to get with other people, to have affairs, to come and go when they chose to, each time slicing and dicing the heart of this individual that loved them and who's there taking all this in on a daily basis. Now, when this person wants to be right and they want to love and they want to really show this other person that, hey, I'm all into you, they're on point. But for the most part, they're killing this person inside. They're stripping away their heart. They're disrespecting them. They're treating them like dirt. But they don't want to give up on them. They don't want to give up on the relationship. They don't want to give up on the love because they feel deep down inside there's still something that this person needs. They still feel as though they're connected to this individual. Now, this individual is lost. They're out doing things that's um, really, really bringing them down as a person, stripping them as the man or the woman that they are. They're out there dealing amongst people who are no good for them, having sexual relations with people and sometimes forgetting who. I mean, the whole aura of everything is all bad. What do you tell this person? How do you try to steer someone away from something like that? Because the more that you talk about you need to do this and you need to do that, a lot of times it just puts the person in a defensive mindset. They shut down. They're not being receptive to what you're telling them. They're not taking in the advice that you're giving them, being someone who cares. What do you do? What do you tell them? Because you on the outside looking in, you see that this is a mess and you see that there's destruction in store. And if this person continues on, they will be destroyed, literally. You know, if they hang on to something that means them no good, if they hang on to someone who is running in the opposite direction and only coming back here and there to tip, tip, tip and play, and their heart is so mushy and hurt and they're feeling this ache and this pain, they can't even exist. It's hard for them to even get up and get going during their day. They go to bed thinking about this person, they wake up thinking about this person. Do you think they need to go and get some help? Do you think they need to go and try to find out why they're so caught up and attached to something that's all bad for them? You being a friend of someone in this situation, what would you do? What would be the number three things that you would tell them as far as advice? You know, not pointing the finger, not downing them, not crushing them more, but giving them advice that can be uplifting, that can be motivating, that can give them some hope. What would you tell them as a friend, someone who's holding on to something that is no good for them? Think about this. Get back. Let us know what your advice is, what your thoughts are, or share perhaps your experience if you've had any in this regard. But we want to hear about it. Let us know.